Yo, yo, this your time again. Now you listen to episode Let's Tell the Truth. We listen to the episode 34 on Let's Tell the Truth about robots. So what make what in the future? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I can drop a new episode since day one. You hit thumbs up and thumbs down if you disagree, or you push thumbs up if you agree. So we're going to talk about robots. So we're gonna go and get it started. So I know it been rumors a long time ago about robots. Why robots? I'd rather have robots working for me than humans. The difference I'm gonna tell you is the reason why I prefer a robot to work for me than a human being. So let me tell you, and let me break this down to you, and I'm explain this to you. Robots is a machine that operate and make things for, and supposed to make those robots in the future. And all those billionaires had a meeting. Only the billionaires. If it's a millionaire, oh fine. If the person had millions, all these top-notch billionaires went and had a meeting about bringing out 50 million robots on Earth. Hit the like button. And those robots, supposedly working robots, that to learn how to fix things, fix mail, from mailing, from operate cars, and all types of stuff that's supposed to be. I'm gonna tell you why I prefer a robot to work for me, because humans more like the biggest fuck ups, and they have a bad thing called bad day, and they get an attitude with you, and they don't have the classification respect for one another, and they supposed to not respect, and they don't know what the thing respect is. And it take too long to answer that one. But now robots is the future, and they supposed to start these robots around 2030, sometime into that future. And those robots supposed to be fixing cars, fixing buildings, and so on. And they were supposed to operate these things, and it's gonna put a lot of robots in the public. Now, if one of them things happen to break down, then they have an expert to come and get the robot and take it back to the warehouse wherever the robots made, and they're gonna do a renewal. You're gonna have most stuff you're gonna have some scraps. They are not fixable at all. And when you put those things together and you throw those away, it's more like scraps. And they have human and half robot. Do you look at the movie I, Robot, that when Will Smith went and trying to catch this one robot and frame this robot for murder. And this robot supposed to be murdering a human. So these are good robots. But one the robot happened to be a bad robot, and they've been wanting to catch this robot for those murders. And the robot denied those murders, because those things actually talks. And they're going to make them where they're going to be very strong. They'll be very strong, and they run faster. They're going to have robots where they the ones going to they the ones going to control on Earth. Now, what if it rains? What if it rains? Because you know electronics and robots don't mix. I'm sorry, let me take that back. Water and electric do not mix when it comes to those robots. And so when they make the future and have better work and better environment, they don't get tired. They don't take a breaks. They don't eat, because those things are like, it's going to most likely take over jobs. So, well, regular human can sit there and figure out what their next rent they gonna do, what their next rent and what their next bills is gonna pay off. Why a robot take over your job? I know in my facts, humans always been a bunch of problems when they in the workplace. They get an attitude with you, get pissed off at you, they day on bad, they day is not good. What they gonna do? Run up there just like today, that one person had an attitude. So I kept saying, I said, you know what? As far as I'm concerned now, yeah, I hope they bring those damn robots out. Humans doesn't deserve jobs. They don't deserve no damn job at all. Because if they deserve a damn job, they wouldn't be sitting here figuring out what they gonna have to eat, what they have to feed their kids, what they have to pay rent, what rent do, because the landlords come to collect every first of the month. They're gonna ask for that money. Now, what you gonna do when those things come out in the next 10, 20 years? When you gonna know it? When are they gonna come out for the next 20 years? Hit the like button. Now, so I want to know, robots is the future. Now, do you see the Jetsons when they had Rosie? Now, when you see Rosie, that's how it's going to be. Now, it's going to be another room, and they're supposed to bring out the flying cars. That's flying in the air. And I didn't know I had seen one. They all had a meeting about the flying cars. And everybody know, if you had a meeting behind what they're gonna do, all those billionaires like Elon Musk, see, they all bringing out, for example, they already brought out the cars that drives by itself. They already bring out cars that drive by itself. That's one of the examples. That those cars, I don't know the name of the car, but those cars was driving by itself. I don't know if they have something to control this car or what, but the car was driving by itself. It been where somebody was vandalized the cars out there. And when they start bringing out those robots, I don't think they're not gonna vandalize those, because those things they're gonna have it where those things is gonna fight you back. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna make it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them robots is gonna fight you back. You go by there trying to mess with it, see what happens. So they're gonna make one like that. That this robot is gonna have self-defense. So don't you think about you gonna go over and vandalize this robot or writing stuff on the robot or trying to tear up the robot's head off or whatever you want to do with it, and some crazy lunatic want to take that thing is gonna fight you back. So don't even try to do that. So the robots, it's gonna be at the job place. You might have a robot as your boss. It's gonna tell you what to do. Now, I don't know how true this is. You're gonna have robots that's gonna drive buses. You're gonna have robots drive airplanes. You might have robots that drive subway, trains, buses, cars. They going to make robots. It's going to do all these things for you. You might have a robot that's going to drive you to the store. So, if you have a question about these robots, look it up. Look it up on your computer. Look it up on your computer. Because it's going to happen. Because it's going to happen. But yeah, it's going to happen, most likely. Now, let me ask you another little question here. Let me ask you another question. Why are this is going to happen? What make them going to bring? Let me tell you another thing, too. The robots, they was trying to bring out robots in the mid-80s when they was hooking up all these wires and these monitors and all this stuff together. You think about Short Circuit. I had looked at a couple of episodes of movies of Short Circuit 1, 2, and 3 where they had a robot that does stuff for them. And it's electric. It runs by they have made robots out of all types of. They have made this robot out of leftover scraps, and they very smart. You can people making robots out of leftover scraps you find in the junkyard, and what they did is they took it and they had some old wires, they had some other stuff, and they had the old computer they didn't want, so they took all this stuff and made a robot. And they even gave the robot a name. So the robot, the damn dogs, man. But the robot is a one of a kind. So yes, bring them out. Bring all the robots out. 50 million? Yes, 50 million it is. 50 million, it could be enough. You know, because it's an over 50 million population of robots that comes out. So yes, bring the robots out. Give them a job. Give them some work. You ain't got to worry about paying. Because they do a better job than humans do. And I hate to say it, because humans don't know how to do shit. All they want to do is look at their fucking phones all day. They got them phones, they let them telephones mess their brain up, got their brain fried, had them looking the other way, and all this other stuff. It's like that phone is very important to talk to another person. So, I don't care. I don't care now. So yes, bring the robots out. 50 million? Yes. Bring the robots. Because the robots can do a better job. A robot can take care of you when you're sick. A robot can take care of you in all types of certain ways. Because when you bring stuff like that out, they said this, and they said it. So one day you can walk up down the street, you see a robot walking up down the street. You look at iRobot, and you look at the future. It's the future now. All these years that robots come on out, and they out in public, walk around in public. So yes, bring them robots out. I would love to see one. They do a better job. They operate good. They do top right. I'm gonna tell you, if the robot messes up just because this robot has a virus, because I said when they put those things inside of robots, they cause them to have a virus. That means it could be bad for the community. Some people ain't gonna want it, because if those robots get a virus, you can have those robots can get out of control. Those robots can just be out of control. You will have a robot will drive a passenger train full of real people, and that thing and the robot might end up lose control and wreck the plane and kill all those people. Even a train, a plane, it can cause the plane to crash and kill all those people because of this robot has a malfunction. Hit the like button. Now, do they deserve robots? Yes, they do. Sometimes, same time, they don't deserve a robot, and same time, yes. I feel that way, because a robot can do all types of certain things. You see the movie Virus about that machine? Them robots took over that boat and killed all those people and took over that boat. And then some more people got on the boat and killed them. A couple people made it alive. Yeah. And these were some bad robots. It was machines making machines. And that's just how it's going to happen. It's going to be machines making machines. Robots making robots. Fixing robots. Robot going to fix robot. As they bring those robots out, as those robots come out, they're going to be building and building and building and building. They probably going to let the first 1,000 of them out in the streets. They might let the first 1,000, they might let the first 10, 12, 30,000 of them out already. Okay. And then they're going to start fixing, they're going to start building and building and building and building. And they might let more of them out. And they're out there running around. And then they have a home. You can go and get a robot to live in your home. And you can have that robot go to the store for you, and you have that robot doing errands for you. That's the way it's supposed to be with a good robot. And they have an expert, and they have experts that if something happens to the robot, you can call me at this number, and I'm gonna come over and see what's going on with this robot, because those robots, it's coming out. I keep hearing a bunch of stories about the same thing I'm telling you about these artificial intelligence, and they going to have a brain, a mind, very smart, know how to work. You ain't got to hear them complaining. They don't have feelings. They don't have a heart. They have spleens or nothing like that. So yes, some people may use the robots to make love with, like a love bot. Somebody might get a robot to make love with, because a regular human being, it's not good enough. A regular human being always being an asshole. That's why, yes, I hope the robots take over. The humans don't need this. If the humans would need this, when the humans need this, the human go in there and start running them off the mouth and don't know nothing. Messes things up, get an attitude. They don't know how to operate. Something that a robot can do. Something that a robot can operate. Who wants to go to work every day and see the same people every day, and then people get an attitude with you, get all hostile with you? They got a bad day, so they want to come up there and bring a drama to you. That's what they does. And half of them other people don't even say hi to you. Just so they don't even say hi to you. Them people are not polite at that building at all. They all coming from different buildings, and they come up in there and they ain't not, That's why they left and came over there. So yes, bring the robots out. It ain't just that job. All the jobs. It be always somebody. It always be somebody wants to mess things up for the next person. That's why I don't care about none of that mess they talking about. So y'all figure it out. Figure it out. Those robots is going to be here. I really don't care. They come out good. Because, excuse me, the robots itself, it's going to have a life, a human face, working people that works on the computers. You're going to have a robot that teaches you like a teacher. Yes, take all the pedophile teachers out of the classroom and put the robots in there. Yes, take all the postal workers out and put the robots in there. Take them all out. All the stores. Put the robots in there. Let them know, let them work on it by themselves. People don't need to work in there. They don't need no job. So I'm kind of tired. So thank you for watching Reality Talk. Real talk.